Getting roses while alive and being able to witness it and celebrate the prestigious moment is the experience of the man who, though retired, is revered among those associated with the Bviec Electricity Corporation, Henry Wilfred Freddie Smith. More on this from Kathy Richards.
The Bviec power generating facility at Pockwood Pond now has a new name. It's named after a man who would have served the company for over 49 years, Mr. Henry Wilfred Freddie Smith. This adulation was bestowed on Mr. Smith in the presence of hundreds gathered at the power plant at Pockwood Pond on May 4, 2017. His story of dedication, relentlessness, and a committed service was echoed by everyone who spoke at the ceremony, including his brother, Premier and Minister of Finance, Dr. the Honorable D. Orlando Smith.
There are some people who, without fuss or bother, make significant contributions to the lives of others around them and to the country in which they live. Some people call them unsung heroes. But in reality, the thing they do, the little kindness that they give to people, and the dedication they give to their work is recognized by all. This is my brother Freddie.
In the booklet tribute to you, it states that you are a quiet and humble man, but let it be known, the work that you did and the people that you inspired speak loudly, clearly, in volumes about and in praise of you.
His exhibited level of selfless devotion to this organization and by extension this territory is truly commendable and is something that I personally aspire to emulate every day of my professional career. Freddie devoted his life to this organization. He worked very long hours and never submitted, not once, any requests for overtime. Not once. I have never encountered anyone in my life thus far with such a work ethic. Never.
Freddie's work continues still. You mightn't understand that. But his association with the generations of private electricity authority, as we said earlier, goes back to 1965. And anyone who has provided this kinds of service, we want to thank him and thank him in a very special way.
Today is an exceptionally beautiful day because a good man who came from very humble beginnings and who spent 49 years of his life day in and day out, night in and night out, quietly serving this territory.
Mr. Smith began his employment at the then Electricity, Ice and Cold Storage Department on January 1, 1965, and worked within the garage of the power station. Freddie played an integral role in the installation of the 3 GM engines at Longbush, which were later decommissioned, and one was placed on Anegada, which was used to start the power station on that island. Now, after serving for over 49 years, the territory's main power generation facility is being named after him, following the installation of 3 gensets, taking the company closer to pulling the curtains down on the Bviec Longbush power generating operations. Smith was present at the ceremony and received his roses in his usual humble tone.
Everybody here know that I would much rather be sitting on top of one of those engines than standing here. But that's a part of life. Working at the Bviec Electricity Corporation with some of the most dedicated people was what I enjoyed doing, and that was fulfillment enough. Having the power station named after me was never in my thoughts, and so I was taken by surprise when a delegation from the corporation led by the general manager, Leroy Abraham, called to inform me of the board's decision. I would like to thank the board for that decision. But more appropriately, I would like us all to thank the family of the power station who dedicated themselves to keeping the power on and making me look good.
For JTV News, I'm Kathy Richards.